All right, friends, we are going to watch some more Rise of Bangtan right now. We're going to kind of just hop into it real quick. I'm very busy. I'm leaving for Florida tomorrow, so and very early in the morning. So I'm trying to get a lot of stuff done right now. So here's the deal. I have noticed that there is bonus content and there's also deleted scenes. I did watch the chapter 1 deleted scene on my own because I just wanted to see what it was, like if it was worth reacting to, if it was worth like adding to it or not, or if I should just do the bonus content or what, blah blah blah. Because honestly, like the bonus content plus the deleted scenes is about the same length as a regular episode is. So it's just like having double the episode. And after I watch it, it was pretty funny. I just decided I think I'm definitely gonna go with the deleted scenes. I'm just going to watch them right after the chapters. I know I said I was going to put up a poll or whatever, but you know what? I'm making this decision on my own. I'm just going to watch them. Cool. 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 Let's go.
Like,
Whoops. I don't know why that's there. Oh, I do know that I was checking the volume levels.
Close my eyes. For a long time, I've dreamed this treasure monster. Life as a zoo in a jungle. We got to
Tough cook.
and get our weapons.
Sexy Jin. Villain Sugar.
And BTS with the kids.
Hey, there's V. So he wasn't in the last one. Apparently, here he is. We're here. I don't know why somebody said in the comments that like he actually joined the band before one of the other ones. So who knows? Who knows why that happened the way that it did?
For school and two back to be good.
OB looking like Sub-Zero over there.
All the prejudice. Fight.
So not Jimin though. That's the funniest one, you know, like because you know that's looking at him now, like you just know that that's not him.
Because this cold world has no more dream.
Cool. It's a good song. Really, it's a really cool dance too. The dance at the end.
네? 아, 다시 하겠습니다.
VJ.
안녕하세요. 1일 VJ를 맡은 방탄소년단의 맏형 진입니다. 지금부터 방탄소년단의 세계 매력에 빠져보도록 하시죠.
Making a debut after a long preparation.
Hold on, I'm sorry.
맏형
Just wanted to check something real quick.
안녕하세요. 1일 VJ를
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to see if they were still referring to it as Bangtan Sonyeondan,
방탄소년단의 세계
Bangtan Sonyeondan,
매력에 빠져
Making a
or
debut
BTS.
after
They
a
still haven't
long
called BTS yet
preparation.
though.
How can the singer and album make an appeal to the general public?
That's like my
Korea
long-term
has
reveal that
around
I'm looking forward to.
4,000 official labels / entertainment companies / businesses that make or produce albums.
K-pop is so competitive. You have hundreds of groups debut every year.
Wow.
And it's, maybe 1% is going to stay around for a few years.
Korea has a relatively small home market, so it has to think about developing a product that will appeal to overseas markets.
I really do not like or appreciate that they try to pigeonhole like K-pop and like the Korean music industry as like this super like
Hey, my boy
factory,
Tablo.
corporate like machine. Because where
I
the
agree
hell
with
do you
him.
think we got that from?
Up until a certain point, I think we were very much influenced by the
Like it
Western.
does
I'm not
exist
saying
like that,
it's
but
right
it's
or
not
that it's wrong,
alone
but
in that.
It's just what needed to be done in order to branch out.
I mean, that's been around for a very, very long time, and it happens in everywhere else too. They only focus on like a few specific cases where that happens, and then make it seem like every single part of this scene here is like that.
There are systematic.
Coming from
wrong
Tablo, that means a lot,
problems
honestly,
in
because
the
he
idol
probably
training system. The way that it's become like
He does a-
simplified, generalized.
Epic High, from what my understanding, does like all of their own writing and a lot of their own producing, and are very sort of independent. I don't know if they're on a label, but I assume at some point they were. The way that they've succeeded doesn't feel inorganic. It feels natural. It doesn't feel overproduced, you know? Like, everybody thinks of the K-pop. Yes, there's these crazy setups and stuff like that, but, like, it's really not that different. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's almost identical to the come up of professional wrestling. Almost identical. You go to the performance center, the training center, where they teach you for hours and hours every day. And it's grueling for your body. And then eventually you get sort of like put together in like some sort of team or an angle or something like that, where they're like, okay, maybe we're ready to debut you to the public, and then they'll put you on like a small show. And then you'll do the small show for a while, and if you get it big, then they'll call you up to the big time, and they'll give you this big push with a lot of marketing and advertising behind it. The way that these two industries are juxtaposed, it's literally like, and I've thought about this from the very first time that I've heard about how the K-pop industry works. It's almost identical, the setup. It's just different what the content is. So to me, I was never like super thrown off by how crazy the training process is and stuff like that. I'm already sort of used to that. But at the same time, I think there is like a happy medium probably for both industries and many other industries where you can like kind of tone it down a little bit and still have, because if only 1% of the bands are succeeding as it is, I mean, maybe the strategy to go as hard as they do for as long isn't actually necessarily paying off. Maybe if you take it down a notch, maybe if you go, 50, 60, 70% the speed that they were going, maybe more than 1% succeeds. You never know, right?
Narrative about the dark side of K-pop and how this bland, obvious statement seems to resonate in headlines shows that there's a problem in the way Western media perceive this new Asian culture.
There's
a problem with how
misconception
Western
that
media
Korean,
portrays
Korean
Asia in general.
industry is like somehow more corporate. And no, even if there are certain things that they have to do, like choreography and stuff like that, right? They still have enough room to, write songs and be creative.
Back in the day, heavy metals and the rock stars, you know what I mean? They are kind of like K-pop now. You're gonna have so many characters. They wear crazy makeup and all that hair, and so this is what's happening with K-pop. Rock stars.
Someone say it's like the professional wrestling industry. I need somebody else to validate this. This theory I have. Metal, maybe.
Any day of the
More
week
pro
here
wrestling.
in Seoul, you'll find a K-pop show to watch. It's a weekly rapid-fire blast through the latest crop of K-pop acts. These artists are already signed to record labels, but it's a competitive show, a bit of a cross between Top of the Pops and X Factor. Winning can be a huge boost for any act.
Winners are selected through votes from the live audience as well as the viewers at home.
음악 방송을 통해서 이제 홍보도 할 수 있고 또 그리고 생방송으로 보통 진행이 되기 때문에 사실 굉장히 좋은 기회고 그런 홍보를 할 수 있는 그런 수단인 것 같습니다.
They're so cute. I find it interesting how they focus so much on like this whole documentary series is kind of like introducing the world of K-pop. I know though. I knew, Jimin. I knew you had that 14 pack there. But yeah, they're using this documentary to sort of like introduce K-pop, not just BTS, but K-pop to like new people.
Unlike other rookie stars, they greeted the camera in a relaxed way.
2013년 7월 10일 V의 방송 모드 짝짝짝.
안녕하세요. V입니다. 나이는 19살이고요. 방탄에서 보컬을 맡고 있습니다.
사람들이 많이 놀랬던 것 같은데 6명 그룹일 줄 알았던 방탄이 7명이 그룹이 7명이라서 오래전부터 멤버들이랑 같이 생활했다. 그리고 크리스마스 때도 같이 있었고 랩몬 형 졸업 때도 갔고 단체 로고 찍을 때 6명만 나왔을 뿐이지 사실 나도 있었다. 나는 카메라에만 안 나왔을 뿐이지 벽에 기대서 형들을 계속 지그시 바라보고 있다.
Surprise.
앞으로 많은
The
것을
secret mystery reveal.
방탄소년단의 V가 되겠습니다.
I wonder what their intention was with that. You know?
방탄소년단 드라리에서 진행하겠습니다. 셋, 둘, 하나.
Hey. Oof. Jesus. Hobie looked so ripped right there. Damn, dude.
네? 아, 가죽 진짜 너무 더워요.
바로야. 야, 그거 뭐야?
괜찮아, 괜찮아.
빨리 모여봐. 네.
What's up?
나한테 있어, 나한테.
Just a struggle, I guess. Just the struggle of, you know, the body needing to live up to what you're supposed to do. Could be overwhelming, you know. When your body breaks down, often your mind will break down with it.
잘해야 돼요. 기회는 단 한 번뿐이야.
지금 얼굴 풀로 잡고 있어요.
아 진짜요?
얼굴이
너무 가까이 잡지 마세요. 메이크업 중.
뭐라고 한마디만 더 해줘요.
사랑해요 방탄.
Nah, homie. Come on. We ain't got time for this. Ain't nobody got time for this. So we're talking what 2013, all right? Yeah, because I don't know these performers.
쑥스러운 인사였지만 사실 지금도 쑥스러워.
Did you just fall asleep for a second? That was crazy.
감사합니다. 방탄.
안녕하세요.
Do they look crazy up close with that dark eyeliner on, man?
오늘 M 카운트다운에서 데뷔 무대를 가져요. M 카운트다운 최초 공개 핫 데뷔 방탄 소년단. 와 진짜 기대돼.
It's a cool bass line, man.
안녕하세요 팬 여러분. 둘, 셋,
We'll do our best, so please show your love.
Yo, how do people know what the chants are before they debut? The people in the crowd. I'm pretty sure I've seen this performance.
막연히 꿈이 없는 상태로 10대를 보내다가 부모님이 뭐 공무원 좋잖아 공무원에 뭔가 10대들에게 이제 정말 네 꿈이 뭐냐 이걸 물어보고 싶었어요 정말.
구호에 맞춰서 응원도 해주시고 정말
감동받았습니다.
너무 감사했어요.
Best feeling in the world.
Everyone. Our song No More Dream was one of the top 3 most requested songs on the after school club.
이 시대의 감성을 담는다는 거예요. 특히 젊은 사람들의 청년들이 지금 숨쉬기가 좀 벅차요. 취업 안 되죠. 꿈 가지라는데 이거 꿈 고문이죠. 희망 고문이죠. 근데 그런 것들을 참 잘 담아요.
It's so funny because as like an adult now with like a parent, like I still remember being that age and thinking those things, you know. And now as a parent, I realize it's still true. It's still true that you want people to ask you about your dreams rather than like being forced into different like paths or whatever, you know. And I still think it's important to take them, but it's like there's way more to it, you know. And as a teenager, you don't really realize that yet, you know. You think that you do, and then your parents say stuff like, you know, you think you know everything, but you don't have any experience yet, and you're like, dude, I know this, and then like 15 years later, you're like, oh, I didn't really know it, did I? It's so cliche, but it's so true, you know. But I still like the idea. Like this song is a cool song. I don't know. I'm just going on a rant here.
첫 무대를 봤는데 너무 멋있어가지고. 감사합니다. 네, 너무 잘하는 거죠.
That dude looks shook. Yeah, this part, man. What do you mean, bro? Like,
방탄이라는 게 이제
so
통화를
good.
막아낸다는 의미잖아요. 통화처럼 쏟아지는 편견과 억압에서 이제 당당히 저희 세대의 생각과 가치를 지켜내겠다는 그런 심오한 뜻이 담겨 있습니다.
엄청난 포부를 저희가 또 갖고 있죠.
防弾少年団の活動を応援しています。
And they were so hip hop in the beginning, bro. The fact that they had that female voice. Wait, was that girl? There's a girl singing that, right? Just want to be clear. There's definitely a girl's voice. That's not Jimin, is it? I'm pretty sure it's a girl. But if it is, it's just so crazy. Like, they never ever do that. They already have 7 people in the band that can sing, so I guess they don't need to. But you know. So different. So different. Hey, Jin thought I did good. JK wasn't super pleased, huh?
대성공. 오예. 오예. 이거 많이
포장하겠습니다. 내일 잘할 자신 있어요.
자, 다 됐니?
감사합니다.
감사합니다.
하나, 둘, 셋. 자유 포즈. 하나, 둘, 셋.
멤버들 연습 기간이요 3년 정도라고 들었습니다. 데뷔 전에 블로그를 통해서 직접 만든 프리스타일 랩, 자작곡도 올리고 기존 곡 위에 랩을 얹어 새로운 편곡한 믹스테이프도 뭐 올리고 굉장히 이슈가 됐었습니다. 요거는 누가 많이 했었던 건가요?
이제 저와 이제 랩몬스터가 가장 많이 했는데요. 블로그를 통해서 네 자작곡도 많이 공개하고 또 저희들 로그라는 저희들 하루 일지 같은 영상을 찍어서 이제 매번 이 영상을 블로그를 통해서 올리고 하고 있었습니다.
아 직접이요?
네, 편집은 안 하고요. 그냥 영상을 찍어서 바로 올렸어요.
아 그냥 올렸어요?
네. 아니, 팬분들이 많이 좋아하시더라고요.
아 그때부터 좀 팬이 있었군요.
네.
그래서 그래서 연관 검색.
Yeah, I wish they would still do stuff like that, you know? I know they do it every once in a while now, but like,
처음으로 학교를 간 적이 있었는데
the diary idea was really cool.
이제 기대를 하고 이제 데뷔를 했고 이제
Makes you kind of sad that you weren't there for the come up, you know?
잔뜩 기대가 부풀어서 이제 내가 원하지 않는 그런 밋밋한 반응들 평범한 반응들 진짜 왔어? 이런 평범한 일상에
Damn.
말하지 않았다 정말로 씁쓸한 현실을 겪은 그런 날이 있었는데 저 당시에는 우리가 막 방송을 마음대로 못 깔 때예요.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, but that's what I thought he said. So his friends just like weren't impressed at all? That's not nice. But I guess you kind of do want them to treat you like normal, right? I guess he didn't. But I don't know what I would have wanted in that situation. It's interesting.
정말로 씁쓸한 현실을 겪은 그런 날이 있었는데 저 당시에는 우리가 막 방송을 마음대로 못 깔 때예요. 방송을 막 사람 다 차 있으면 우리 못 나가고 그럴 때도 있었어.
또 요즘은 진짜 많이 느끼는데 뭔가 말의 심각성, 말의 중요성에 대해서 많이 느낀다. 정말 얼마 안 되는 네임밸류지만 인신 공격도 많이 받았었고 뭐 일방적으로 정말 밑도 끝도 없이 까내리는 비난들 정말 앞으로 얼마나 많이 받을지 모르지만 얼마나 많이 받겠지만 너무 많이 받겠지만 괜찮다, 괜찮고 날 까고 수많은 찬사와
I'm sorry, I want to read those. Their names are so... Whoever named them BTS should be scolded. It's not like they're Boy Scouts. They should have named the members Bulletproof Helmet and Bulletproof Vest too. I don't know them well, but aiming for Big Bang is too high, kids.
일방적으로 정말 밑도 끝도 없이 까내리는
J-Bop, 80s group.
비난들 정말 앞으로 얼마나 많이 받을지 모르지만 얼마나 많이 받겠지만 너무 많이 받겠지만
I mean,
괜찮다.
none of those were like even
수많은 찬사와
clever.
수많은 비난을 받겠지만 항상 당당하고 항상 나는 이런 사람이고 난 진짜 괜찮은 사람 우리는 진짜 괜찮은 팀이라는 걸 꼭 각인시켜주고 싶다.
이제 와서 무슨 학생들의 반항 같은 이야기를 컨셉으로 들고 나오냐. 철진한 컨셉이다. 비판도 굉장히 많이 받았던 것 같습니다. 그렇지만 저는 그들이 자신의 이야기를 하는 것이 무엇보다 중요하다고 생각했습니다.
I think this whole lyric is actually a message to the me in the past. When I was a middle school student, I studied really well, and I was a really smart and good student in the school. When I studied well and I got good score, and the adults and parents just praised me, and the adults told me that you will success. But I had no dream. I had no other dreams.
꿈을 꾸는 평범한 학생이었던 친구들이 아이돌로 데뷔를 하고 꿈과 다른 현실에 좌절도 하고 점점 스타가 되어가는 여러 과정을 거치면서
Yeah, because that's true though. Like that, because they were not necessarily, the criticisms weren't necessarily wrong when they talked about the concept being outdated. It definitely was in 2013 to do this. I mean, but it's also a throwback. Like it's a retro feel. So I mean, it depends on what you're going for, right? If you're trying to create something new and fresh, this concept probably ain't it. You know what I mean? Like you are definitely pulling from the older rap days, right? The big chains and the crazy, you know, haircuts and stuff like that. Like, I mean, it literally looks like people from the 80s rap, right? But that to me was always kind of appealing because I like the fact that we're pulling from retro. But I guess like when you think about it, like from a marketing perspective, you know, maybe that's too small of a demographic to try to go after. So then you kind of think like you watch what happened to them when they became themselves, you know what I mean? As they became more and more, let their own personalities come out, right? Like they all are so individualized, and none of them seems like they just fit into the mold that they had in the beginning anymore. Like literally none of them. Maybe no, not even. Like none of them fit into this mold anymore. Which is it's because they've all just become people and they became famous stars because they let their actual personalities show instead of letting the gimmick or the concept take over. It's always how you succeed the best.
어떤 진솔한 고민들이 음악에 담겨졌습니다. 이렇게 그들의 내면을 표현한 메시지가 같은 세대를 살아가고 있는 팬들의 마음에 닿았고
너무 바쁘고 힘들지만 내 꿈을 이뤄가고 있고 뭔가 이 시발점에서 첫걸음을 잘 내딛는 것 같아서 기분이 너무 좋다. 나는 그래서 현재를 좀 즐기면서 동시에 바쁘고 열심히 살려고 한다. 그렇게 살면 참 힘들겠지 몸이. 아무튼 그런 사람이 되고 싶고 곧 멋진 음악으로 또 팬분들, 대중분들 찾아뵙고 싶다. 앞으로도 열심히 살고 또 열심히 바쁘게 살 것이다. 올해는 정말 진짜로 너무너무 중요한 하루가 될 것 같아서 기분이 너무 좋다. 화이팅! 레몬스터 화이팅! 김남준 화이팅! 방탄소년단 화이팅! 뜬금없다. 아무튼 이렇게 로그 끝.
That was random, but you'll say it many more times in the future, as will your bandmates.
(2013년 6월 28일) 진행했습니다. 저희가 드디어 첫 번째 팬 사인회를 했습니다. 많은 분들이 와주셔서 편지도 주시고 하이파이브도 하고 정말 생각보다 너무 많은 분들이 와주셔서 너무 감사했다.
정말 팬분들과 1대1로 얘기하는 시간이 너무 좋았다.
I don't think they could do this anymore, right?
좋아하셔서 정말 기분이 좋았다.
They're too big. I don't. Do their I doubt they let fans like shake their hands and stuff anymore, right? Because it's too risky. Yeah.
덥습니다. 그래도 잘한 것 같아요. 굉장히 정말 축복받고 너무 운이 좋고 내가 하고 싶고 내가 잘할 수 있고 내가 사람들한테
Yeah, but you worked hard also. Like you can't. It's not all just a blessing. Remember that. Remember to thank yourself too.
정말 기쁘게 해야 될 것 같다. 7월 24일 멤버스터의 로드 끝. 바이바이.
정말 눈팅하고 있는데요. 방탄 없으면 사는 게 재미가 없다. 전 여러분들이 없으면 사는 게 재미가 없어요.
That embarrassed streak was long before he got comfortable being as cheesy as he can be. Dude, how funny is it though that like in the K-pop world, learning how to be cheesy without getting embarrassed is like a part of it. Like you gotta be able to do that. You gotta be able to say cheesy lines. Damn, homie.
항상 지민이만 돈다고 생각하시죠? 저도 한번 들어보겠습니다.
Nailed it.
돌아왔습니다.
Yeah, stop, drop, and roll. He knows how to put out a fire. We can be proud of him.
오늘 아쉬운 소식 들었는데 막방이라고. 빌딩곡으로 이제 활동 마무리하면서 스스로들한테 점수를 준다면
50점 주겠습니다. 네, 앞으로 채워갈 50점입니다.
아, 진짜. 힙합은 죽었습니다. 수고하셨습니다.
Are they wearing all their jerseys backwards so people know what their name is? I think they are.
Usually bras fit
no.
small-chested women like this.
Yapping. You guys, look at.
Woo! Those two, man. Jimin is so cut back here, man. It's so funny to see. Like, I know he's in good shape now, but it's like different kind of muscles, you know?
네, 좋습니다.
그만하고 빨리 가야죠.
네, 좋습니다.
다들 기다리고 있을 텐데 빨리 돌아오셨으면 좋겠어요.
네. 열심히 해서 다음 앨범으로. 2013년 7월 28일.
They feel it seems like they're really happy with that last one, which makes me happy, you know, because like going off on a show is rough. Makes you question yourself, confidence levels.
다음 앨범 준비에 곡 작업에 안무에 화보 촬영에 정말 요즘 몸이 한계인 게 굉장히 슬플 정도로 바쁘게 타이트한 스케줄을 소화하고 있는데 너무너무 즐겁고 행복합니다. 차에서도 가사 쓰고 하고 촬영 중에도 가사 쓰고 이래도 정말 너무너무 즐겁고 행복합니다. 2013년 8월 7일 휴가에로.
방탄소년단은 앨범 준비에 들어가면 연습이 곧 공식 스케줄이 됩니다. 연습에만 몰두할 수 있도록 다른 활동은 거의 정지하죠.
Who's this guy? What's his deal?
단위로 경제적
What is he doing
가치를
right now?
창출하는 방탄소년단 입장에서
Why is he standing on stage
큰
explaining
손해가
this?
아니냐고 생각하시는 분들이 계실지도 모르겠습니다. 처음 방탄소년단 멤버들과 만났을 때부터 지금까지 우리가 가장 중요하게 생각했던 게 스스로 부끄럽지 않을 수 있을 만큼의 완성도였고 이것을 위해서는 어떤 손해도 감수할 수 있다는 마음가짐으로 준비에 임합니다. 결국 우리가 함께 해온 일들은 우리가 앞서 했던 것보다 조금 더 나은, 조금 더 완성도 높은
Is he
컨텐츠를 선보이기
one of the
위한
producers?
여정이었습니다.
Is that like Bang PD or something?
From inside, let it sleep. But if you still feel your heart beating, what you waiting for?
2013년 8월 16일 전국의 로드 업무 시간이 비록 늘어났다.
Are you ready? Let's go.
그리고 나는 지금 감기에 걸려 있다. 고통스럽다. 힘들다. 솔직히 힘이 많이 드는데 힘이 많이 들어서 안 되는 동작들이 조금 많다.
How do I say this without sounding like a jerk? Seeing Jungkook struggle at the beginning, while I don't want to see him struggle, it's kind of relieving in a sense. Like, the dude just seems like he's so naturally good at everything, and everything comes so easily to him. But in the beginning, it really seems like he was the one that was struggling the most because he was the youngest, you know? He wasn't really necessarily at that point like ready to have this sort of like crazy responsibility. So it's even nicer now to look at him as such a success and having so many things, being so comfortable, you know, with it, and not like complaining about it is the last thing I'd ever expect to hear from him today, you know? He's constantly working hard, especially on his body. So it's just like, from a selfish point of view, I'm just like, he's human. Thank God. Thank God he's not just like an alien sent down from space to be good at everything, you know? He actually went through some real like, oh, damn, this is really hard. I don't know how I feel about doing this type of thing, you know? But he had the other guys to pull him up.
여자들 바로 잡겠다. 기대도 좋다. 2013년 8월 16일 전국의 롤 끝.
자, 뭔가 이거 사태를 벌어줘야 되는 거야, 가운데.
여기 약간 일단 청 테이프에 맞춘 거거든요. 아까는.
뭐가 문제요?
그러니까 청 테이프에 맞췄는데.
그게 지금 뭐 하는 거야 지금? 여정구, 네가 잘했는데 다른 사람 다 틀렸다 생각하냐? 네가 아직도? 너 왜 그래?
잘해. 사람 두시고.
야, 종국아. 뭐 축하 안 해줘서 삐졌냐? 리더라고 뭐 내가 뭐 너한테.
He's just a kid, you know? Like, he's struggling.
제가 조금만 오른쪽으로 가면 되나요?
그래, 조금만 가.
생일 축하합니다. 생일 축하합니다.
Oh, were they just playing with him? Aww. They were teasing him. I didn't see that coming. They swerved me. Aww. Because he was overwhelmed, and now he's even more overwhelmed on the other end of the spectrum. Aww. Aww. It's so cute.
태어나줘서 고마워. 소감 한 말씀 해줘. 이런 거. 감독님도 놔뒀는데. 연기가 진짜인 줄 알았어요. 감독님도 다 연기하신 거예요?
He was still questioning if he did anything wrong. At the end there, he was like, wait, the director was playing with me too, right? I wasn't... When he was saying that he was on the mark, I was like, he probably knows if he's on the mark, right?
가서 제일 좋았던 게 밥차왜?
That would be my favorite part too.
정말 진짜 맛있었다.
I get you, V. I get you, homie. I got an indigestion. Don't worry, man. I live with it. I hear you.
다들 멤버들 전부 파이팅 넘치게 연습을 하고 있기 때문에 그걸 보고 있으면 되게 나도 파이팅! 이렇게 에너지가 팍팍 올라가서 더 열심히 할 수 있게 되는 것 같다. 지지 않겠어. 2013년 8월 23일 진해 로그 끝!
They work too hard for me, man. I would just never, like, they got too much energy, they work too hard. Like, I would be, like, so far behind them, you know? Because I'd need those days where I'm not doing shit.
사실 예전은 즐겁다고 생각한 적은 많이 없었던 것 같아요.
You can get some drama. I live for the drama. Give it to me.
스프레이 아주 시원해.
Hey, leave him alone.
안돼. 생각보다 굉장히 어렵다.
What a tease.
어때? 앞으로 직접 해봐야. 음료수 교환권. 예! 잠깐.
은근히 칼로리 소비가 됐다고요?
자, 나의 붕어리로는 팬 여러분들입니다.
아미 여러분 사랑해요.
All right, cool. Yeah, great episode. I thoroughly enjoyed everything about that.